Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the story, the Journeyman with a twist, and today here at Adelaide United, we have match day 2 and 3 of the Asian Champions League. Since we last met, it's only been one game, Perth Glory, and we did win that one 3-1, and we'll recap that one in a second, but more importantly, as you can see in Group Stage I, second group stage game in Group I. If you missed the last episode, you would have seen us pump Eastern, who are the whooping boys of the group, 4-1 away from home. Jeonbuk obviously are definitely the hardest team that we could have got. They're actually one of the favourites to win the competition, and we'll touch on them a little bit more in a second. Since we last met as well, Newcastle Jets are yet to play a game. So in the league, they got Central Coast Mariners coming up. They just drew to MacArthur. They still are yet to lose a game in the league this year. Considering they were predicted to finish 11th when we last checked this, it is pretty annoying to have a team that are predicted to finish 11th sitting in and around here, which is very annoying. So yeah, it is what it is. Just shows the A-League's quite unpredictable on FM. Since we last met, though, a 3-1 win against Perth Glory, we did rotate. And that's the thing. That's the beauty of obviously having the foreign limits in the Champions League. Here, if you look at our A-League side that played out there, Hermes had to play because he's not getting minutes, obviously, because we've got a fullback in Malik and a fullback in Kiddo. Kiddo being more aggressive, Malik being more defensive, both being Australian, give me the option. And Clough, obviously, there's a better foreign players prefer to play, and Clough being a rotation option, plays in the A-League and is probably arguably one of our better strikers because we do lack the talent up front. And because of that, we went out there and just did a job. Dimmy Cancross got his first ever game for us as well. Good on him because he's actually been playing well at a youth level. There's Dimmy Cancross, one of our prospects, of course, as well. And Decker's scored a goal, which is fantastic. But our goals come from the 68th minute to the 84th minute. Kakaris, 2 goals and 2 assists and a goal since coming on in the 65th minute. Since he came on, it changed. We got to 0-0, we were dominating, but nothing great. We then took off Mitch Nichols, we took off Bernardo, and we took off Dimmy Cancross. We brought on Robbie Cruz. Back from injury, we brought in Kakaris, we brought on Haruna, and the game just changed from there. Now, because of Kakaris' performance, which will be outlined in the goals shown just here, he's now gone from the 10 to the Mazzala because we brought him in as Mazzala, Haruna in the box-to-box, and Cruz off the bench for minutes as the shadow striker. Just chasing goals, and well, Kakaris, great ball over the top. Cruz, what a finish. Thank you very much for coming. Second chance here as well. Track, good build-up play in the diamond. Good from Decker and Haruna. Kakaris, great first-time ball. Great touch and finish from Joel Decker. He's scoring goals for fun in the youth league. And he finishes that one. And then Kakaris with a great finish at the back stick from the Mazzala. It's always nice to see a Mazzala roaming around, getting there and banging them in. So I've made one slight change to what you're seeing with the diamond, and that is Kakaris coming into there and Haruna into there. Main reason for that is I think Kakaris is better as the Mazzala and Haruna may be better in that role. I know the game's saying that it's not, but maybe that's the thing. Or maybe we go shadow striker. Robbie Cruz to score as a shadow striker. Maybe we go shadow striker. I haven't really played a shadow striker. I tried it with Robbie Cruz to chase the game. Maybe we'll try that there today against Jeonbuk, and Kakaris can repeat the similar performance as last time. Awesome. In terms of the team for today, that is your team today for this game. We did say that this would be a game where we're going to play Malik at left back, a bit more defensively solid. If we nab a goal, he'll go to wing back on defend, not look to get forward, sit in there, do the job. And we have Ryan Kiddo on the bench if we need to go to a more aggressive back 4 and then get Jackson off and move Malik into left centre back. That's perfectly fine as well. But the rest of the team, as you can see, Isai, Saravana, Haruna, Kakaris, Nestri and Toure. Toure until he becomes happy he's playing. Nestri, I'll prefer him to play to grow. Can't play Zach Clough anyway. Do expect to see Decker and Cruz come on to that front line if needs be as well. More importantly, though, we need to touch on Jeonbuk. Now, Jeonbuk are currently sitting 6th in the league in the Korean League. Now, more importantly, go to season preview. They were even favourites to win it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their players meant to get in there to the starting 11. Cecina, the Brazilian turned South Korean, who's played for South Korea, is that good? Yeah, that's the team we're up against. And another one there, Wowzers, only 130 to 400k. Geez, it's because he's older. Mateo's 39, still looks that good as well. Yeah, we're in a little bit of danger. Yeah, wow. 130 to 1.3 mil. Currently wanted by Young Boys. Barrow, Gambian International, worth 2.7 mil. He's worth more than my entire club. And Kim Boy Koo looks that good as well. Far out, man. They're going to be unreal. But more importantly, they're not winning the league at the minute. They've only played no games. That's probably why. Okay, in that case then, maybe they're a little bit underprepared. We take some positives out of that. You've already seen what the team looks like here, boys. They want me to make some changes, get Nestri and Doldecker in there, and then get Toure out. But I'm just trying to make Toure a little bit more happy with the game time that he's been playing. But we'll see how we go. There's your lineup. I know Malik's not 100% fit, but he did pass a fitness test. Or wasn't required at least anyway. Same with Toure. They should be fine. If it is 0-0, you may throw Kiddo out there to try and chase the game. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, the media have been very, very nice of you. Let's go out. Let's see what we can do here, boys. I have faith in all of you. Let's go through their team. So they got Song Bum Kyun, very good South Korean keeper. Kim Tway Hwan, great South Korean international. The 48 caps for South Korean Hong Jo Ho. And Hasebi is 114 caps for Japan. And his 39 doesn't look like slowing down. Koo Jae Ryong, very decent as well. A bit more of a squad player. So maybe left backs are where we could get at him, which wouldn't be bad. Seok, fantastic. Sung Ho, fantastic. Sun Min, just 2.7 mil worth, more than my club. Cecina, their best player, I believe. Barrow probably is their best player. I'll probably take that back. It's Barrow. And then their striker we yet to get to see is a German guy called Stanislav. Great name. I love Stanislav. And then their bench is not a bad keeper. Youngster. He's on the bench. Wow. Park Yu-joy is pretty good. Lee Dong. Han Chan Lee. Yeah, pretty good too. And Takaru Kunamoto looks fantastic too. I'm just going to put it out there right now. If Junbuk do not start well in the league and their job becomes available and we're not in the Champions League knockout stages, we are applying for this job because Junbuk look good. Two teams in great form. A team that, Junbuk have been obviously playing friendlies and whatnot, I would assume, for this and would be winning them. But yeah, look, the game has this down as, Junbuk being favourites. I would say Junbuk have a much better squad. But the only thing I will say is we have pedigree in this competition. We made a final being an absolute minnow in the Asian Champions League in 06 or 05, whatever it was. And then we got beat over 2 legs in the final, which was a bit annoying against Gamba Osaka. But we had a crazy one. Nearly became the first A-League team to win the Champions League many moons ago. For me, though, today, it's about can we be defensively solid, can we create chances? And we have a corner, and being that we're Australian, we should be better than them in the air because we got big boys out there. Anyway, Isaias. Nicky Ansell's one of those big boys. Isaias again. Saravana, Ansell, Javi Lopez goes with it. Down the line, cuts one. We lead 1-0 against Junbuk in the group stage. Come on, you Reds. And there we go. 1-0, 20 minutes played. That's amazing. And the reason why I say we should be good from corners, in our Asian Champions League run that we made when we lost to Gamba Osaka in the final, was literally us winning a corner or a set piece. And where is bloody Nigel Bugard? And I'm trying to think who else played centre-back that year. They were really tall. I'm forgetting someone. He's a cult hero. Like 6 foot, bloody like 6 or 7, whatever. And yeah, we were pretty good in the air that year. Anyway, Ansell flicks on and could carry us so close to a flick-on goal at the back stick. Fortunately for us, still 1-0. Only having 34% of the ball. But the one thing about this tactic is without the ball, it breaks like anything with speed. With the ball, we're very good at moving it around. And at the moment, 1-0, but we've looked much the more dangerous side. And Mikel Haruna makes it 2. Zhenbuk have been stunned. Maybe it's a lack of match fitness. Maybe it's a bit of naivety from their behalf. They've had the ball but done nothing with it. And every time we've gone forward, we've looked like scoring and we've made it pounce. We've pounced on it. And it's 2-0. It's fantastic. We've made our attacking domination count. They're yet to have a shot. We're 2-0 up in a massive game in the group. Isaias now. Penalty given. Hansell's been bonded over. They cannot handle us at the minute. And upstairs, Mikel Haruna for 3-0. And that is into the bottom corner. And just out of nowhere like that, it is 3-0. And Junbuk are, sinking without a trace. Fantastic. Haruna's there, slots it into the bottom bin. What a penalty. And there we go. Right on halftime, can we make it 4? Isaias, Malik, Haruna. All the way back there to Jacobson. Takes a touch. Nicky Ansell, Isaias, turns. Jacobson. Surely find Saravana, we do. Javi Lopez in space with time and all the momentum. And there we go again. Saravana hits the post, falls the Molture, it was blocked, and we're that close to a 4-0 lead. And you think if it went to 4-0 then, it probably was game over. SIS now puts a ball in there. We don't win that one there. And that is going to be 3-0 at half-time. Wow. Did not expect that at all. Can we start the second half with a big 4-0? Hopefully. Toure now. Because one of the teams that are favoured to win it, Toure, cleared, blocked, Kakaris nearly scored. In the end, so far, it is absolutely bonkers out there. 3-0, looking good, absolutely over the moon. 58 minutes played. What a performance. But if they got a goal now, you expect the reaction. And that is the goal there. It's a set piece and Hong Ju-ho scores. And now, all of a sudden, it's a bit uneasy. It's a bit uneasy now. In fact, they've got one back. We always concede one, I know that. But yeah, it's their first shot on target that's flown in. Going to move to the 4-3-3, I reckon. Same, leave it as it is. I want a bit more ball possession. We've done our job here, boys. Now it's about us knocking the ball around and keep killing this game off now. Mullick for Kiddo is definitely one we'll do because Mullick's been playing with an injury too. Take that off. That's fine. If they score now I'm going to be very whatever. They head over. That's fine. Feel like we have to switch to the 4-3-3 and just go, look, possession-based football's good. Maybe we shouldn't have. Now there's been a couple of highlights. I'm not sure. Junbook started the wake up here. Well done by Ryan Kiddo. Isaias. Ansel. Isaias. Jacobson. Ansel. Vukovic. Kiddo. Great ball movement. Nestri. Mikel Runa. Isaias. Kiddo. Nestri. Good ball movement again. Not really beating their press though. We need to find some of the turn and get a bit of a run out here. Isaias, Nestri now, here we go. That's the run. Kakaris finishes. He's offside anyway. He's hit the post. Would have been nice. Good ball movement though. 79 minutes played. Let's make a couple of changes here. Robbie Cruz. Lookman's done. Mitch Nichols. And do that. That's fine. No dramas. And do that. That's fine. Barring Junbook getting a goal out of nothing right now, should be okay. Being the key word being should. Should. Jacobson, Isaias, Mitch Nichols. Have a dig. Does. Just wide. That's fine. Yeah, the whole idea of switching to 4-3-3 was like, all right, they've got their goal. Let's set up shop and just knock the ball around and eat the possession back. We've passed at 93% accuracy. If they were to score right now, it'd be totally A, against the run of play. B, this would be such an FMing to draw from here. And hopefully we don't have to worry about it. Robbie Cruz should be able to go towards the corner flag here and bring others into play. And there goes Robbie Cruz. The mystery experience. Very smart from Robbie Cruz. The fact that he nearly found Nestri off that ball was ridiculous. Saravana now. Mitch Nichols just wide yet again. All credit to Robbie Cruz there. Got the ball, went corner flag. That's going to waste the most amount of time. And now it's all but over. We win 3-1. Smart bit of tactical change there. We've gone from, all right, we're 3-0. Oh, they've got a goal. Let's not be as aggressive. Sit back a little bit deeper. Make my changes. See out the game. Get on the ball. That's all she wrote. And we've got exactly what we needed to do there. And a massive win. An absolute, well, on statistically, an absolute pumping of Junbook. And, well, with that result there, you do feel that, vindicated from changing into the diamond. We're not even fully understanding of how to play the diamond. But lastly, and more importantly, that's what we did to them away from home. Imagine what will happen at home. But in saying that, they should have had the K-League start, and they may be in a little bit more fitness and a bit more ready to go there, Junbook, when they come back around. But all we would need, you think, theoretically, to top the group now is a point at home against them, win the remaining of the games against Easterns, which we should do, and we should be beating Sailors, which would be the next game of this episode. And then we're into the knockout stage, and that's at least guaranteeing us another pre-season, the start of a season with Adelaide United for Season 3, which is fine. But I'll see you guys in a second for that Sailors game. Don't go anywhere. We'll recap the couple of games between Western United and a Melbourne Victory beforehand. But we're in pole position as we head into match day 3 of the Asian Champions League. Welcome back, YouTube. Match day 3, Champions League Group I, and we have got LC Sailors. They just drew to Eastern's 0-0, which probably tells you the quality of them ain't going to be overly great. But they have more players, like real-life players, than not. And they have a couple of guys worth more than my entire squad, which we'll get into in a second as well. Since we last met, though, we did have a very poor performance in the league against Western United. Poor in terms of every chance just went in. Danny Vukovic made a mistake, including for 2 mistakes. He probably should have done better for the second goal and then came and stopped coming for a cross and then let Wales head it over him for the third one. Very annoyed. I've had enough of him. We had a much lesser keeper in Delyadov last season. Vukovic is one of the best keepers in the league and a leading A-League player. Keeps conceding chances. Very freaking annoyed. We then played Melbourne Victory in the original derby, and Kakera scoring a hat-trick was pretty good. We looked fantastic after that. 17 shots, 7 on target. Looked fantastic. Gauchi play. The goal he conceded wasn't particularly his fault. Jacob Trapp came off the bench for Lopez, so he could start this game, and Trapp made a mistake at the back stick, which cost the goal there. It does mean in the league, Newcastle Jets have a game in hand and are on 34 points. Now, next episode, we should be beating Eastern, so next episode is actually going to be a Newcastle Jets doubleheader in the league, because there you are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That one there is going to be massive in terms of the league, because we play them home and away now in the cupping days, and then Newcastle Jets second to last day of the year. If we want to win the A-League, minor premiership, we need to win every game from Melbourne Victory onwards, including Newcastle Jets, all 3 times to win the league, you feel. Because Newcastle Jets are yet to lose a game, so we just got to do what we got to do. And they barely concede, so interesting to see how we go. Saying that, though, this is the game we're going to focus on here. Mo Toure is now finally happy to stay at the club, which is great, but his form's been that good that I'm going to keep him out there. Nestri will play this one here as well, just to see how he goes in this game, and then we might drop him off as well. Malik for Jacobson, and I am going to get Ryan Kiddo in for this one, just to keep him happy, and obviously playing left back. Your team is Vukovic in goals. We've got Lopez, Ansel, Malik, and Kiddo. Isaias, Haruna, and Saravana. Kakeris in unreal form stays there too. Nestri and Toure forming a not bad partnership up top, so they will play as well. On top of that one there, we could probably get Robbie Cruz to the bench over Decker, which I will. Decker's just been playing in the youth team. Decker, though, is not going to be available for use from next game, because I don't think Nestri is going to have a particularly great game. He's finding it quite hard to get in to the rhythm up top, as he was trying to, he was getting into some sort of room playing inside forward. So we might use Nestri as a bit more of an, explosive pace merchant off the bench late in games. And I reckon Decker, even though he is that sort of role too, a bit more well-rounded, a bit more of an advanced forward slash pressing forward. And I'm going to get him and Mo Toure up top, because that might be the new partnership, and Zach Clough may just play off the bench solely. But there we go. Adelaide United, LC Sailors. We'll see how we go. Giving everyone a real lift. Yep, we're pretty hopeful as well. I needed to show you their actual squad. Like Eastern, they don't have too many players. They have a lot of grayed out players, but their in-life players, I think they've got 3 or 4 of them, are a lot better. As you can see, Kim Sun-wook, Pedro Enrique, you might know, and then the rest I'm not sure if they're grayed out or not. We're obviously in the red, and they're in the blue. And let's have a look at there. So, grayed out keeper, grayed out. I reckon they might have an injury, because I reckon there was 3 of them. There was a centre attacking mid that was worth more than my club. Pedro Enrique, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of playing instead of centre-back playing there. Look at him. For a Brazilian centre-back at 30, man, I would use him here every day. He'd probably be one of the best players in the A-League. Apart from that, no one else really there of note. Rossi, no one of note. And then Kim Sun-wook is very good at 34 as well. So, we have to be wary, because they've got enough talent, but at the same stage, it's interesting to see what we can do. Kiddo. Anyway, Isaias, good ball back stick, Nestri heads, and I'm not convinced the ball went over the back of the line there, but Nestri scored. It's been given, and we're 1-0 to the good. The linesman's run all the way up there to say it went in too, so that's great. And there we are. This camera angle would tell us if it went in for sure, or we came away from it. Oh, definitely went in there off the inside of the bar, so that's fine. 1-0 to the good. That was apparently going to be a check for offside there. No need. He was onside by a mile. Anyway, 1-0. Pretty happy with that. Exactly what we need to do here. I'm expected pumping, and away we go. And then if we win this game, I don't particularly think we need to show you that Eastern game, match day 4, because I prefer to show you both the Eastern games, both the Newcastle Jets games. And then, Malik, Vukovic. I'm expecting a clean sheet from Vukovic because he needs some form. We dropped him for Gauchi, and I want him to get a clean sheet here, then a clean sheet against McArthur before the Newcastle Jets games, and then hopefully get into some form. Because at least Delianov last year would make a save if we needed him to. Anyway, Mikel Aruna, Kiddo, Kikaris volleyed, has been blocked over the bar. The Shadow Striker role, I haven't used Shadow Striker too much this year. Very hit and miss for me, usually on FM this year. Attacking mid's done a little bit better. As Nestri, who I said I don't think he's really enjoying this attacking forward role, has just got 2 in the space of 11 minutes to make me eat my words, which is great. Shadow Striker in this save so far, unbelievably good. So maybe it's a rebirth for Shadow Striker. Because I did use it with Palermo, got nothing. Moved to an attacking mid, and Mulatiara scored 18 goals in our first year in Serie A. So, yeah. Anyway, Mo Toure heads down. Kikaris effort blocked. It could have been free. We are all over him. Perfect. And it's another one. Isaias chips. Malik heads. 3-0 now. 15 minutes played. This could be a cricket score, ladies and gentlemen. And I am okay with that. 3-0. 15 minutes played. Get the boys some confidence. To be fair, if this is the case, if we can get it to like 5-0 really quickly, I'll just move into the 4-3-3 and just be like, lower the tempo, keep the ball, knock it around, don't exert too much energy, play a bit maybe a lower tempo system, look to get 60-70% possession plus, and then But if they were to score right now from kickoff, then that would be annoying. But Kiddo does well. Haruna, Isaias, Malik, Kikaris, Isaias yet again, Kikaris, Kiddo, Haruna, good movement. Malik, Ansel, Isaias. Can't really do much else at the minute, boys. This is looking good. Javi Lopez now. Cutsert, Kikaris, 4-0. Yeah, wow. This game could be really a big cricket score. 4-0, 16 minutes played. 2 goals in 2 minutes to go from 2 to 4. I'm happy. Are you happy? If you're happy, give it a like. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It does help out. It gets more people to see this Journeyman save, which is great. More importantly, thank you for the support, because it's actually been pretty good with the save, which is unreal. I only use YouTube so people can catch up on streams they've missed, but it works out well, so I'm happy with that. More importantly, it's about to be 5-0 inside 20 minutes if we're clinical enough, and Saravana, have a dig, my boy. Deserves it. Oh, unlucky. I thought it was a great finish. Could have been, should have been, isn't. Genbook winning 1-0 against Eastern, you expected that. Malik, there's your 5th from the 22nd minute. Came 2 minutes too late, but that's fine. 5-0, all she wrote. Thank you very much. I'm going to let the boys play like this till half-time. Then after half-time, I'm going to turn this into the biggest snoozing bore fest ever. To A, try and keep a clean sheet, but B, I've got a game against McArthur in, 4 days' time. A lot of these boys are going to be, playing that game there. So, yeah, going to definitely be like, all right, rest up and off we go. Good ball in there, looking for Saravana. Did Saravana without fouling his man, which is great. Lopez now can get a ball in. Does. Cleared. They made a defensive clearance. Congratulations to them. Isaias. Kiddo. He goes down the line. Good ball in there. Nestri. Penalty. Apparently some of Malik's taking the pen. Is he on a hat-trick? Or is he just taking it? That is one of the worst penalties I've ever seen on FM. He sent that into orbit. Yeah, Malik was on a hat-trick. Okay, I would have let Nestri take it because he's also on a hat-trick. But the game said Malik. I'll tell you what, the game made Malik miss. That was one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. Anyway, Kiddo. Malik again. I don't think he'd be too phased at 5-0 for missing a pen. Isaias, Kikaris, Javi Lopez. Goes on a run. Saravana. Lopez. Great ball in. Nestri hits the post. Was that close to his hat-trick? Remind me of Zaza, just without the run-up, huh? Remind me a bit of Ramos, that just boop. Anyway. Yatim, Nasser, long ball, Malik, Isaias, Saravana, Toure, Saravana, Kikaris, good movement. Kiddo, go Kiddo. Good ball, sort of, found Saravana, he can maybe whip one. Lopez now, needs the beater man if he chooses to. Have a dig. Stand, what a ball. And Haruna's missed a sitter. It was offside anyway, apparently. Thought he came from deep, but apparently not. 20 minutes played, absolutely domination stations, but if they were to score, that would ruin a clean sheet, and I tell you what, they just hit the bar, and the follow-up is charged down by Kiddo. Good determination from the lad. Happy with that. Yashim. Ansel clears. That's perfectly fine. Back stick, can we get away with it? Malik could have let it run. To me, that's poor communication from the keeper. Keeper should say, let it run. Or way, or keepers, or whatever. And that really should have just been let run. We didn't concede from it, so that's fine. But another thing for Danny Vukovic to go, hey, you know, come on, buddy. This is not just retirement village. This is, you know, winning A-Leagues and stuff here. You've come here to get me 2 good years of you. Not just come in and get a paycheck, because I will cut you. I do not care. Javi Lopez, cleared away. Nicky Ansell. Would love 6. Just to say we got 6. Javi Lopez again. Cuts it. 6. Nestri hat-trick. Woo! Nestri gets a hat-trick. Love to see it. Love to see a Nessie hat-trick. Well done, Nestri. Just letting everyone know tomorrow there will not be a stream after work. Our first team has a cup game tomorrow night. I'm a fill-in, but apparently the reserve keeper and the freeze keeper can't make it on the bench. And they're like, look, Dame, if we're going to come out and have a watch, which I was sort of planning on doing, they're like, we'll put you on the team sheet and you can sit on the bench. I'm like, you know what, why not? If I'm going to watch the game, which I was planning on mostly doing anyway, I'll sit on the bench for it and see how we go. You're doing brilliantly. The away fans are already leaving. I'm telling you right now, they're not come from Thailand to watch this dim, I don't think, but yeah, we'll go with that narrative. I'm moving into that. I'm leaving it on a positive. I'm going at a much lower of a tempo and shorter passing, and the rest just leave it. Just the intensity way down. Just relax, boys. Relax. Take your time. Mitch Nichols will get some minutes because he hasn't played too much. Robbie Cruz will get some minutes too because he hasn't played too much. Why not? Get Toure off. And Bernardo for Kakaris because why not as well. Triple change at halftime. Give some boys that haven't played too many minutes some game time. Now I want this game to have no highlights. I want this game just to be like whatever. We'll probably still end up scoring. Oh, it's a free kick and Isaias is on it. This is a goal. This is 7. 7! Oh, it's so good. We are dominant in the Champions League. Dominant in the Asian Champions League. It is so good. We are so good in the Asian Champions League only, though. Why this is not happening in the A-League, I do not know. That's a great free kick. Keeper side still beat him. Enough whip, dip, you name it. We're playing on a much lower possession pace 4-3-3 and we're banging them in. I expect to concede, you know, that we're playing this system, but it doesn't bother me too much. Nicky Ansell picks it up. That's fine. How do we make this system even less intense? Like, do we just tell the boys to play off positive? Might move us on to waste much more time. Just to get this game over and done with. 7-0. Yes. Nestri's going to get there because he's so quick. Mitch Nichols, he had to score a goal for us. Nestri for 4. Hits the bar, would have been nice. Right, so 60 minutes played. Right, if we move it to balance, does that change it? Yeah, it does. And then can I go time wasting a little bit more? Oh yeah, we're putting that to frequent. And then if we're going to do that, let's go like that. Bit lower, press a little bit less too. Look at that, boys. There's no intensity at all. I'm basically just saying, lads, just go out there, have some fun, do what you want. We're 7-0 up. We've got a game to come in a couple of days' time. Just, you know, this is the warm down. We played 45 minutes of intensity football. Now I just want to warm it down. An XG of 5, 94% pass completion. I've literally just told him just knock it around. don't score 10. Just can you keep it under 10? Because why not? We'll probably still end up scoring at least one more, I feel. Kiddo, have a dig. Oh, you're so unselfish. Yes, he is. It's somehow gone through the keeper and in. It was pretty much straight at him. But he's so used to score, it's 8. Boys, it's too much running for the celebration, lads. Why have we run in front of their full set of fans? Oh, it's 8-0. They're absolute shithousery. I love it. There we are. There's no way A, Cooper Stadium doesn't look like this in real life. Wish it did. B, more importantly, they are not travelling with that many fans to a game. I wish they did. Hey, highlight from kickoff. Maybe they can score, which would be annoying for Vukovic. Nasir. Modiyatim. Because to be quite fair, I'm not going to press him. I'm just going to sit there. They probably end up creeping up and finding 2 passes and scoring. Kim Shin-wook, their best player. Yashim. Maybe they do it. Maybe they get a ball in the box. You did call 8. Dim did call 8. Did do it after we've already started the game at 4, Dim, so it's not a score prediction. You didn't write 8-0. You know the rules. Yashim. I feel like they're going to score because we're not really giving a rat's ass about closing the ball down. And then they give it back to us anyway, so that's fine. Oh, we give it back to them. And they've hit the bar. Danny Vukovic would have been going off his tree if he conceded in this game. Saying that, though, he was nowhere near it. And their best player, Kim Shin-wook, shook the hell out of the bar. Ball in, cleared away. That was a really bad pun. Kiddo now. Down the line. Yes. Kiddo. Numbers in the box still because, why not? Put it in there. He does. Cleared away. And only as far as Lopez. On a very less intensive, time-wasting, only balanced system. And it's 8-0. We're still looking to go forward. It's great. What a pointless game this has been. There's been 16 minutes of just absolute domination station. Which is great. Maybe that's the name of the episode. Domination Station. Welcome to Domination Station. Docking right now. Adelaide United. Calling all passengers from Jumbuk and the Sailors Club. Domination Station is now leaving all aboard. Well, they got aboard because the train has taken them to the next station, which is demoralisation. This episode's turned weird while we're just trying to fill in time while the pointless highlight ensues. And you've done a good job of time wasting and killing the game off when there's only 1 minute at a time. Because how often do you see that in FM? 1 minute at a time. In the end, it's an 8-0 win. Domination Station. That's the name of the episode. There we go. That is best. There we are. Perfect. No dramas at all. 8-0, 9-0. What was it? I forgot now. It's probably bad that I forgot. It was 8. There we go. Dim was right. We're predicting 8 at 4-0, which is cool. We're 3 points clear of Gen Book with a much better goal difference. All we need is a point against Gen Book and we're going to top the group, you would imagine, unless we lose to Eastern. So that shouldn't happen. But there we go. We dominate. Fantastic. No dramas. Next episode is going to be in a game's time. I know it's. I didn't want to give you too many games in the A-League, but considering that Newcastle Jets are yet to lose a game, we play them home and away in the space of 4 days of each other. You're going to get that one there, YouTube. So with that being said and done, I'll see you guys next time for the Newcastle Jet home and away game where we need to win every game in the A-League, including those 2 there, if we're going to win the league and go back-to-back this year, because Newcastle Jets are yet to lose a game, even though they're predicted to finish 11th. From Damon, everybody else here, give it a like, subscribe. Domination Station, all aboard. The train has left. I tell you what, we are absolutely on a train right now to maybe Asian Champions League glory.